The Environmental Protection Agency says it's going ahead with a new federal rule that it says will protect small streams, tributaries, and wetlands, despite a court order that blocked the measure in 13 central and western states. Opponents say they'll keep fighting. 4 senators, 2 Democrats, and 2 Republicans wrote an opinion column against the rule, saying the EPA has created considerable and potentially costly confusion for many American businesses and communities who are just trying to do their jobs well. The EPA says the rule simply clarifies which smaller waterways can be protected by the federal government. But opponents call the rule an example of federal overreach, and Pat, they fear more regulations of nearly every stream and ditch on rural lands.
The EPA is out of control, ladies and gentlemen. That's the problem we're facing now, is these agencies that have been set up by acts of Congress who suddenly think they're a law unto themselves. And now the EPA is going to fly in the face of a clear judicial mandate to stop what they're doing, but they're going to do it anyhow. They are radical environmentalists. Now, here's what this order says. If you've got a drainage ditch out in your backyard, you are subject to the federal Waterways law, and the EPA can control that ditch, or that little pond, or that little marshland, or that little area of water, whatever it is. And it just may come about when it rains hard, and then when it stops raining, the little ditch goes away. But they want to control everything. It is an overreach of massive proportion. And that organization has got to be controlled. But now we have an out-of-control president. We have out-of-control federal agencies. And they are dominating the life of the American people, and they are squeezing the life out of the American people by excessive regulations. You know, if somebody's going to run for president, the first thing he or she should do would be to cancel most of the regulations that have been put in place by these out-of-control agencies and let the American people get back to running their own show, which is what they ought to do. But this excessive burden that they're placing on the economy is one of the reasons we don't have any jobs.